Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to more Zerao. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're over on Canyon of the Dead. Not the Frost edition, Canyon Frost. We're actually on the original Canyon of the Dead Zerao V2, which is the Canyon of the Dead without terror cars. Remember in V1 there was terror cars. Down in the south, or down in the bottom left rather, we have Peacelover in the green with the China Infantry. He is otherwise known as Mary, or in this case, IIL Mary. He sometimes calls himself. Looks like he's going for a helix. Up in the top right, we have none other than the mighty ExCaL himself with the purple. GLA Vanilla was that, I think. I think it was GLA Vanilla. So, what do I say about this game? This replay has been sent to me, it's been recommended, and I saw the replay size, 460 something kilobytes, which is the normal size for like a smallish 3v3 game, or maybe a medium-sized 3v3 game. So that implies it's going to be long, it's going to be epic, going to be battles, big battles, all kinds of stuff like that. We've got a helix build from Mary. So he's probably going to be trying to deny as much map control from ExCaL as possible. ExCaL is going for an oil cap. I do intend to, at some point, to make another video on like maybe 5 tips to improve your game, try and win against top players, and one of them tips is definitely going to be take oils more often, and doesn't have to always be like 10 oils from the beginning. Even just one can massively boost your economy in the early game, and you see an ExCaL do that. He's going to go and grab this one here. This power plant taking an awful lot of damage. Helix is up, but it's severely delayed. There is no chance that's going to be able to get into the base of ExCaL and kill him outright, which is primarily one of the reasons why you make a helix. I do think that this helix should save the power. That's a mistake there from Peacelover. He should have focused down them RPGs, because yeah, losing that has already given now ExCaL some XP and forced you to make a new one. I mean, it's not so bad. He did make a new one in advance. He is still going to be able to clear up some map control. That's a bad pop there from ExCaL. It does happen though sometimes. I think he can take the helix down, but yeah, doing it so late there was definitely a bad move. But ExCaL has got himself 1 oil, so he's an oil ahead already. 2 minutes 40 into the game, which does make a massive difference in the economy. This truck has caused all kinds of problems actually. It's killed quite a lot of workers all deep inside of the base. ExCaL bunkering in his oil. He's got a tunnel there and a stinger so far. Grabbing himself a what's it called again? Artillery platform. But all of that damage you've done in terms of like killing that tunnel, killing the quads, killed a few workers here and there, is all kind of negated really by the fact that ExCaL already has a 1 oil advantage, and probably soon to be 2. So yeah, even though Mary's ahead in XP, I would still give ExCaL a more favorable position right now, yeah, just due to the control of this oil, and he's already got this one. Where's that rebel gone? Has he already gone inside of that little inside of the tunnel? Looks like it. So ExCaL has pressed N on this tunnel, which gives it the camo netting. It's an ability you have as GLA Vanilla. Obviously stealth, you get stealth tunnels for free, but you have to spend $500 as the GLA Vanilla to stealth your tunnel. First outpost is out across the map. ExCaL is like going all around the edges of the map. Something he does on like Farmlands of the Fallen as well as the GLA, hugging the sides of the map, but getting the key facilities or the key features of the map first, which is primarily the oils, tunnel by the supply. Yeah, you always want to do a tunnel near a feature, really, like a tunnel near a bunker, a tunnel near an oil, a tunnel near a supply. The one in the middle there was just kind of to put the initial aggression on to hold the mid. This outpost, what is he going to be able to achieve? Because he's yeah, 2 oils down. Another stinger site being built by ExCaL. Outpost gets popped open. There's several quads there. All of them infantry are kind of bugged out. When the outpost dies, they're kind of bugged out. So yeah, ExCaL with a big advantage at the moment, although there is a propaganda already in play. and Outpost ECM is trying to push this position. Outpost and ECM both go down, but the infantry inside remain. And Peacelover, aka Merry, is, well, he's actually captured an oil, but he's actually going to be on 4 supplies very soon because he is building a supply here and on the other side of it as well. Some people will just like to just build a supply there and then a long distance collect later on around there, but I actually think 4 supplies is more optimal. Money now is always worth more than money later, both in real life and in 0. So if you can pump out more units now, you have more impact on the game than a super late bunkery game. So yeah, I do like dropping down a supply on both. Helix is back in play. Tower goes down. Helix is going to be chased away though, very, very low. Is that the same Helix from the beginning? I think it is, isn't it? A bunker right next to a bunker. It is still kind of good because I suppose what does it do? Don't know. I was going to say it stops the toxin tractor, but it actually won't. So yeah, I won't bother saying that. Suppose it will stop a toxin tractor like clearing that position, and then ExCaL taking it with RPGs. The bunker will still be able to fight. Probably prevent the RPGs getting inside. That's probably a bad engagement there for ExCaL. Outposts do really wreck quads. 3 quads went down there pretty much for free because all of this is going to heal. There's 2 suppliers here for ExCaL. MiG's in play. Not sure what that was. Was it a terrorist or a rebel? Lotus is disabling the strong quad from a distance. One powerful thing about infantry is that you can disable units. He's going to lose the Lotus though if he doesn't run away. Is running away. At least he's keeping ExCaL busy. It keeps that unit disabled. Mary's now level 3 as well, which is really amazing. He's like tripled ExCal's XP there. Another quad gets disabled from this Lotus. That one now is back in action though. Lots of defenses by the other oil, but the carpet is on it, and is the artillery going to get fired on that as well? Haven't heard the artillery just yet. One outpost goes down with the help of Jarman there. MiGs come in, and that's about as bad as a MiG strike as you can ever imagine. That's a really awful MiG strike. Artillery now coming in a little bit late, because if ExCaL was paying attention, that could have been repaired. Yeah, a few mistakes there from Merry. People are saying, by the way, like, ExCal's considered like the #1 player, but people are saying about Merry is that he's either the best or one of the best non-expert players. Like, there's like, how many? 16 or 20 expert players, something like that. But Merry, apparently, of the people without an expert badge, Merry is like considered one of the best. I think Shay on his day is probably better than Peacelover, in my opinion. But he's at least like, I don't know, top 3 of the non-experts, something like that. There was a tournament between like him, SPL, I don't know if Shay was in it as well, some other people like that, and basically Peacelover came out top. I think he even had a set against Size where he went against Size. Did I imagine that? Or not? Either way, Peacelover is very, very good in 1v1. Yeah, but that MiG strike there was really awful. If it had napalm and if it had targeted the quads, could have been quite different. I think he probably would have won that engagement if it had targeted the quads. I think he probably would have only lost like 1 MiG, or maybe have not lost the MiGs at all. He did take out the oil, but yeah, the artillery was a little bit slow in my opinion. And ExCal's lost a lot of map control. It's probably like, what, close to 50-50 in terms of map control at the moment. There's a lot of dead land between them, like no man's land. But ExCaL kind of has that bit. Peacelover kind of having that bit. Yeah, the thing about this map is that second supply dries up very quick. So whilst you've got money initially, it quickly turns to a more war of attrition, let's say. ExCal's got a lot of workers here, but he hasn't done 2 supplies. Yeah, Peacelover probably at the moment thinks he's quite rich, having like the three supplies. I don't know about hackers and the internet center against GLA so early on. I don't know. I think inf hackers are actually very good. I can't remember if, like, per dollar do they earn more money than black markets. I'm not sure. They are invisible, and once they get to like vet 3, they are extremely powerful. MiGs coming in here. Whoa. See, that's a good MiG strike. Like, you get loads of vetted MiGs, you don't lose anything. That's the kind of MiG strikes you want to be doing. That one before was really bad. Really, really bad. Is Peacelover just going to kill that? Yeah, he is. I think if you had a Lotus nearby, it wouldn't be so bad to capture it, but also, if you just leave it alive, it's annoying. Just chips away HP at your units, even from a very far distance. Both players got the same amount of cash. Probably, you could say, same amount of income as well with the amount of workers there. Peacelover is going to probably mine out this one faster, maybe. Or is ExCaL? Yeah, ExCal's got like 15k there, whereas this one's only got like 5. Interesting. So, yeah, ExCaL now dropping down some more markets. He obviously lost that one in that position over there. Look at ExCal's vision. He should be able to see this army coming.
Their tragedy will come.
He's going with vivid style tactics with the Scud launcher against the infantry. You see Fargo do it sometimes as well. Okay, very nice MiG strike there. I think he was trying to maybe bait out the army, but then also a mine drop on the back that might kill the Scud, actually. Unless ExCaL pulls that worker in a second and starts clearing the mines. He's actually bringing a worker from the back. Lotus comes in, going to disable the Scud launcher. The Lotus disables have been on point, I have to say that. Don't want to send that assault troop crawler forward, though. It's like the weakest unit, but sometimes that does happen. It just naturally goes to the front. This is technical, and that looks like a TNT. Ooh, it's not a TNT. Maybe he just tried to scare him off, or maybe he just forgot to load it with terrorists or something. He has got a angry mob out. ExCaL going into pure defense mode. This is a big beast of an army to be dealing with. I know Fargo to be popping, if it was Fargo, popping a few terrorists from there, which wouldn't be such a bad idea. He could kill a few outposts and ECMs that way, I think. Yeah, ExCal's sticking with quads, and then he has like, well, he had one Scud launcher, but that seems to have died. ExCaL is holding on for now and dropping down more markets. Here comes a carpet bomb. MiG strike comes in. I think 1 or 2 MiGs there went down. Carpet bomb doesn't really achieve so much. Kills a few workers there on the tail end of it. Angry mob moving in now, going to chase away these outposts and ECMs. This is where you need the MiGs. Like 2 MiGs per angry mob. That's where you need them. Ooh, 1 more goes down. ExCal's getting the bounty money, so all these fights are favoring ExCaL, really. Flame is now moving in as well. Artillery coming in. ExCal's really under a lot of pressure. Artillery comes in, hits the tunnel. Flamers go to work with a flame wall. AP ammo is in play. Angry mob does fade away in the end. Scud launcher now moving in for ExCaL, but I wonder if that's going to overshoot, or did he force fire it forward? No, it's going to way overshoot, actually. Was he after the flamers? I think he was. But yeah, ExCaL is now in close quarters fights against these outposts, and they're also running around the base. Always frustrating when that army's like gets into this kind of position, because like no matter where you pop, if you're in close range, it's so hard to deal with. The Scud launchers are the best thing to deal with these, and the angry mobs, terrorists here and there. But if he's fully loaded with minigunners as well, terrorists do have a hard time. But yeah, it looks like ExCal's getting beaten a hell of a lot here. He's lost 2 markets. Mary, aka Peacelover, is almost level 5. As I say that, he is level 5. And Peacelover just going away for a second. But yeah, if ExCaL loses that, surely that's got to be GG. What does he have behind it? He has a fully loaded internet center. Here comes... oh, if that had a hit, that might have actually been GG if that had a hit. Because ExCaL doesn't have much in his main base. CC 3 markets. If he needs that. He needs this extra bit of cashless, 6.3k. He needs this map control. You can't just have that amount of map control. Mix coming in. A little bit of bad targeting again, but I think he didn't anticipate there would be a drop. But he has at least used that as a distraction to move in his outpost in ECM. DoMiNaToR goes to work again, snipes one of the outposts. But yeah, ExCaL is desperately trying to hold on to the position, but only got 2 tunnels now. He's got an angry mob coming in from the back, so Peacelover is going to be forced south. This DoMiNaToR might actually get taken out as well. Yeah, this is looking very bad. I'd be so happy to be in Peacelover's position now. The MiGs need to hit the angry mobs. I don't think I've seen any angry mob hits with the MiGs yet. There we go. So you just basically kill it for free. So now Peacelover just needs to take out that supply. He can even start collecting from here as well. Definitely worth bringing a dozer. Still with 4.7k. Bring a dozer. Or even long distance collector with any spare trucks you've got. Has he got any trucks? Oh, here we go. It's got like, what, 6 trucks? Yeah, 6 trucks coming across the map. I think when you've got that many, just long distance collect. I don't think you need to necessarily build a splash if you've literally got 6. I suppose where's his nearest drop off though? Because he sold that one. ExCaL trying to clear some mines, but the outposts are right here. Scud launcher. Yeah, but just look at ExCaL's map control now. That should be 100% GG in my opinion. Because carpet and artillery, mines will just bombard and surround him. Surround him with mines. Carpet and artillery should be able to pick off whatever you want, basically. You've got the MiGs, you've got all the map control in the world. You're collecting from ExCaL's 3rd now. This is looking unbelievable here for Merry. Or Peacelover. Okay, some MiGs coming in. He's trying to hit that Jarman by the looks of things. Worker does clear all the mines, but the worker has sacrificed himself, true GLA style. Yeah, just look at that map control. You'd be so happy with that. Especially if he's got the upgrade for the internet center, which he doesn't actually. But at least get level 1 of that so you could then see all of that because it reveals the CC and everything around it. You'll be able to see all of that stuff. But ExCaL's trying to gain at least a bit more map control, spreading his quads around. That's a really strong quad, effect 2, with no scrap. But what is Peacelover going to do? He's got a Lotus, but she's got no way of getting in, really. Carpet bomb comes in. It's not really achieve anything, and I think Peacelover was kind of forced to do that because there were so many quads out, it was never going to reach deep into the base. I suppose it depends where the CC was built. You could have maybe have hit that market. Or maybe cleared them buildings. Artillery now coming in, and that should be on one of the markets. Forget hitting the tunnels and stuff now, that should be on one of the markets, definitely. Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. Damages the arms dealer there as well. So Peacelover behind this. It's got several hackers out. He's floating 5.6k. Still not using his Lotus. See, I don't understand why the MiG's not using the missiles on these angry mobs. I know there's quads around, but when the angry mob got a little bit far forward, maybe you could make use of it. Scud launcher pops. MiGs are still just circling though. You see, when it comes to this kind of stage, you'd be trying to chip away wherever you can. Now, the obvious thing for me is definitely clearing those 2 buildings. That leaves ExCaL in the dark in a massive section of the map. One flamer over there, just firewall that whole city. You can even start firewalling here and maybe bring some Infernos or something. Put the pressure on there and take all that vision away. There's no point leaving ExCaL with some buildings. They've probably just got 1 RPG in each. Yeah, literally 1 RPG each. But it provides such a big vision. Makes come in, hit the technical. Very nice. Don't think there was anything inside of that. ExCaL so far has 6 markets. 2 hackers here. 3, 4, 6 hackers in total. Yeah, he's floating 6k, Mary. I think he's got a few options. He could either... One strategy could be like triple down on your barracks that's producing hackers. And just literally massively outspam. Because you had all this free cash from here. You're still collecting it from here. Invest it more in secondary economy. So you have so much cash that eventually you'll be able to drop down 3 war factories and just literally overwhelm him. Another option is to just keep doing what you're doing with those hackers. Carpet kills 2 quads, that's good. EMP disables a lot of the base. Yeah, another option is to just keep trickling hackers here and there, but use the rest of the cash on an army. So you could mix in 4 Infernos. Wow. Thought they'd used all their missiles on that already, but apparently not. You could then, yeah, mix in some Infernos with this, or just make the army bigger, which is kind of the route is going down, but just no Infernos yet. And as soon as that Scud launcher pops, just send your MiGs in at it. And even if all your MiGs die, as long as you've killed that Scud launcher, this army can then go in. You might need to make another 1 or 2 MiGs. Maybe 2 MiGs on the Scud launcher, 1 MiG there, 1 MiG there, and then that army can go in. Combined with the carpet and EMP, could definitely have a chance. But yeah, I don't know if he's... Is he being a bit too hesitant or a bit too... I don't know. I think he needs to go more at it. This army is currently very strong, but I suppose these angry mobs do make it more difficult. Yeah, but even if the MiG's suicide, 1 MiG, 1 MiG, 1 MiG, and then just push in. I think the longer you give ExCaL to build all of these markets up, the more even the game is. Finally now a flamer on this side. Scud launcher is in play. That's where the MiGs could be. Hit that and hit that. Flamer survives. Yeah, the MiGs are not supporting over there currently. That's a free kill for the MiGs. Instead of floating 5k, you could have another airfield with more MiGs. Currently, the MiGs are still just chilling. There he is bringing an outpost over there. That flame is going to go down now. Yeah, he's floating like 6.3k now. Like, I'd have another airfield, or I'd have Infernos or new cannons or something. He's going to probably get up to 10k now. He's floating 7k now currently. Like, this has got no support of the MiGs at all. The MiGs are just kind of chilling back here. This looks like a clan war, by the way. The fact that they've got their clan tags on. OE and IIL. Carpet bomb, very badly timed. Yeah, all this army's just chilling. Why didn't 4 outposts and 1 ECM head there when that carpet came in, combined with the MiGs? Could have maybe got in. But no, I know there's angry mobs. It's just better than just chilling there doing nothing. That's all I think. Artillery comes in, takes out 2 markets and a barracks. ExCaL on 1 market, 2 market, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if that one rebuilds, 8. If I'm not mistaken. Versus 4 hackers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 hackers plus the full internet center. 14 hackers. So yeah, he's got a huge economy lead. Maybe he's just maybe he just doesn't think he needs to be hasty about the situation. He's got the better support powers. Oh, yeah, the only support powers. ExCal's got bounty money, but level 3 artillery can take out like 2 markets at a time. So yeah, you could just literally do it big size style, drop down nukes and loads of hackers. You could do it that way. Yeah, I think he's just maybe a little bit too hesitant in terms of losing units. These MiGs are not active enough, in my opinion. There's a free kill. There's a free kill. There's a free kill. You just got to come in from the right angle, but if they're just chilling the whole time... yeah, I don't know. You can't chill against ExCaL. You can't have any chill time. But ExCaL is in pure survival mode. Just trying to turtle his way out of his base with the markets. MiGs do come in, but it did lose a hell of a lot. You see, the MiG strikes, for one, are better coming from this side. Like Boyka did in a recent replay when he took out a Gatling cannon. You come in from a certain angle, take out those for free. But you also... It's a good player. ExCaL is probably going to be paying attention. So why not send a flamer over there, get him distracted, pop a few quads, and then come in with your MiG strike. And then you'll only lose one flamer instead of 3 or 4 MiGs like that. You gotta be... It's not just as simple and as linear and less complex as it seems. You've got to at least do a small distraction and then come in with the MiGs and pick off these things for free. But currently he's getting pushed back now. He's losing ground. ExCal's got a nice combination of stinkers, tunnels, scud launcher, AP ammo, angry mobs. No infernos still from Mary, and no nuke cannons. Still only on 1 barracks for the hackers. One other thing Mary could do is try to take your fight no matter how bad it is with the MiGs and with the outposts, as long as you kill a significant amount of quads. Leave him with 3 quads or less. You see, he's not doing any kind of distraction. Okay, that was to bait the EMP. Okay. Yeah, and then when he's taking out a number of quads, he's flying here with 3 helixes and don't kill on the markets, then it's GG, 100%. So, Peacelover's finally trying to make something happen. Scud launcher went down. EMP has disabled a ton of stuff. One more scud launcher is back out. Both players got 6k in the bank. Loads of outposts now in the mix, but they are so close to these angry mobs, and that's earning ExCaL a ton of cash. Peacelover continuing to press, now floating close to 10k. How many quads does ExCaL have? He's got like, what, 5 or 6 inside of his tunnel. So Peacelover is making helixes. But you could have like 4 or 5 helixes now, easily. Take out a few of them quads, come in there with helixes, GG. But currently ExCaL's defense is just too much for Peacelover. And I think this is probably why he's been so hesitant. I think, if I'm not mistaken, on one of my last live streams, I played Peacelover in a 1v1 on Liquid Gold against, yeah, it was an Infantry mirror. And I think, after we played those games, I think Peacelover said that Inf is not his strongest army. I think GLAs are his strongest army. I think Inf is not. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure he said that, though. That's between there. That's nice. Yeah, very nice, taking out 2 markets. But ExCaL gained a lot of money from that angry mob kill. Carpet bomb comes in. Did kill his own outpost, but it was probably going to die anyway. Yeah, Mary's making helixes now, but the problem is now, because he's lost his whole ground army and all of the MiGs, if you just have helixes, it's not going to work. You need to mix things. You need that ground army and the MiGs, somehow take a fight with the quads, weaken the quads, and then surprise him and fly him with the helixes. It's not quite going to work by just flying them helixes in. ExCaL all game has suspected air units as well, so he's aware there could be... Well, he probably thinks it's still just MiGs and outposts, but he probably thinks if this helix is probably be 1 or 2. He's probably not expecting... so 4, 5, 6, 7. to be fair. Yeah, he's probably not expecting 7. But yeah, I feel like Merry has thrown his advantage quite a lot. We got 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 7 markets. Yeah, 7 markets and a Scud Storm on the way. Yeah, I feel like his advantage was greater like 10, 15 minutes ago. Now, I think he's still got advantage. He still has more map vision. I think he still has more income. That income from that is insane. But yeah, I don't know. See, yeah, now it's getting more difficult. I think 10, 15 minutes ago, it's easy to say, okay, he needs to do this, needs to do that. Now it's like, there's tunnels and stingers everywhere. Angry mob here. One thing he definitely should be doing, actually, is maybe scouting a bit better. Like having an empty outpost here. Lotus here, that's good. But one of these should be evac. That one's even empty anyway. I don't know why he's pulling that. That should be like here. Should have been left there invisible for ages. Because then you've got the vision. You know where the quads are. Vision is a big part of it. Obviously, we can see the map. But as he's retreating there, he now has no idea what is here. There could be 10 more markets there. Could be loads more tunnels and stingers. Could be a massive quad pop. If you, you can't fight what you can't see. So game continues, and yeah, if ExCaL goes on to win this, it is quite a significant comeback because he was in a dire situation. Just Peacelover is just a bit too passive for me. A bit too passive, a bit unsure about what to do. He's actually making it into a Scud versus Nuke war now. We know how those end. We do know how those end. Maybe if he dropped down that 15 minutes ago when he's floating all that cash, but now ExCal's creeping up with the markets and getting actually pretty big. Like, you could fire a nuke anywhere and you're still not going to kill even a single building of the GLA. You're not going to kill a single building because it'll go to the hole. That's even if it goes to the hole and then it'll just rebuild, so yeah. That's really smart there from ExCaL. Even I didn't see that tunnel and we're observing. Didn't even see that tunnel. Is it stealth? Yeah, it is stealth. Doesn't look stealth, but it is stealth. Oh, it's stealth now. Yeah, the mix came in, thought they got some free kills there, but it was actually a stealth tunnel. Scud launcher, another hit and another kill on an outpost there. But still, he's got no outpost here for vision. No outpost here for vision. Lotus in the middle, that's kind of good. Here comes an Anthrax bomb. It's going to be on the army, but actually misses the target a hell of a lot. Sneak attack in the main base, but there is already a helix on it. But what you've just done now, you've just revealed... Oh, no. You've just revealed, like, 5 helixes. That sneak attack was already dead. So ExCal's dropping down more stingers now. Yeah, I think ExCaL could do with like one more stinger up here. Maybe like a sneaky tunnel somewhere. I still don't think those helixes are going to break through. Honestly, I don't know what's going on at the moment. Mary's evacing his internet center preemptively. Just evacing everything. Oh man. Well, I suppose the reason he's doing that is because this Scud Storm is going to fire 56 seconds and is probably more than likely going to hit the internet center. Mary's floating close to 10k again. Another Scud Storm gets built by ExCaL. Extra market, or he decides to cancel that and build another Stinger. He's probably just remembered, hang on a minute. Got 92 helixes to worry about. I just feel it's a bit late now. The helixes should have happened 20 minutes ago. But now they've been revealed, there's no element of surprise anymore. ExCal's also revealed these hackers, so he knows could be a good Tox Bomb spot there later. Tox Bomb like right there, killing all them would be amazing. RPG on the edge is giving ExCaL a big vision as well. That should be taken out. Here comes a Scud Storm launch, by the way. It's actually in the back of the base. Okay. Yeah, maybe he expects hackers to be there. He's took out the airfield and he's also taken out the prop, but there was actually no hackers there. But still, Peacelover's taking this game to a place it did not need to go. And there's going to be a big pop there. Yeah, there is. And there's an EMP on the way. One Lix goes down. Is that an EMP? Or mines? Oh, mines, actually. Okay, nice hit. Scud Launcher did finish the dozer there before it went down. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like the longer, I know it's difficult because there's Scud Launchers, there's the Anthrax Bomb, there's everything. But the longer you just wait, man, we know what happens with nukes versus Scud Storms. We know a Scud Storm will wreck your entire economy. A Scud Storm will kill that. A Scud Storm will kill all of those hackers with ease, even with just a couple of missiles. So the longer you're just pondering around with these outposts and ECMs, just looking around the map, of course you're throwing away your chances of winning the game. 2 nukes versus 2 Scud Storms, China versus GLA. I know which one. I know which position I'd be picking. ExCaL actually building a supply on the edge of his base. Okay, first nuke is ready to fire from Peacelover.
Our nuclear missile is ready.
I suppose it is extra difficult now because he doesn't know where the tunnels are, because some of them are stealth. EMP being brought in, but yeah, it's just like you can have all the money in the world now, but you because it's.
Has been discovered. We have launched our nuclear missile.
Okay, where's the nuke?
Unit lost.
Okay, nuke in the back. EMP hits. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Carpet bomb coming in as well. How many quads is that going to kill? None. Helix is coming in there as well. This is a massive attack here from Peacelover and probably his best chance. This is what he needs to do. Sacrificing units to get them helixes in. But there's enough quads here from ExCaL. Oh my god. All the helixes. They go to engage the quads and every single helix falls. Peacelover continuing into the base. One more quad goes down. CC is probably going to go down as well. See, I think instead of engaging them quads, it was better to just go around the back. Suicide your elixirs, but take all their markets with you. But Peacelover going primarily after the units. Sneak attack used. This army is quite thin, though. It needs to be streaming units still across the map. All of this now, everything needs to get poured into this. And this next nuke, just hit here, just fire anywhere. Everything needs to go all out now. Where is that? Where's the nuke? As he's taking out the production, yeah, there was only one arms dealer. So ExCal's still in survival mode, although he is losing markets here at the back. Peacelover just needs to go in the back, man. Suicide this stuff, but kill the markets. That is the only priority here. He just splash damage killed his own outpost there on the back. Outpost now moving in, but this second wave... Oh my god. Where's it going? Why didn't that army just go here and move in there? I don't know. That a wave here could have worked, although probably not the greatest idea, of flamers and nuke cannons, something like that. Or even just nuke cannons. Floating 8k again, though. He's going to give ExCaL time to rebuild. MiGs circling around, trying to find something to hit. Still needs to take out that RPG, by the way. If you ever see an enemy RPG or ranger on the edge of his base, he's using it for vision.
A warrior has
Vision is everything. Like I said before, if you can't see your enemy, how can you fight it? The element of surprise is a big thing. So keeping that RPG there. ExCaL can see all the way to here, although he's moving it back a little bit. He can see all the way to this line. So he knows on the MiGs when the helixes are coming in, when an army's coming in. He's got advanced timing of it. You want to take away all of his vision. Okay, Scud Storm launched for ExCaL. It hits the production. Doesn't know where the rest of the hackers are though. He knows about that internet center, but he's not hit it yet actually. I think, does a Scud Storm just leave it extremely low, or does it depend on like the luck of the draw how the missiles land? I'm not sure. Mary S now floating 11k or 10k. Oh yeah, he calls himself Mary S sometimes. Peacelover, Mary S. Some of these.
General, our base is under attack.
Okay, so ExCaL fires his Scud Storm. That is going to be a juicy hit. You might get all the MiGs, and you might get 2 helixes, and you might get 4 hackers. Oh man, you could get 3. Oh no, helixes are going to survive. Oh, hang on a minute. That wasn't a Scud Storm. That was an Anthrax bomb. Ah, I got confused. Oh, no, it was a Scud Storm. Maybe I got confused. I think that first one was an Anthrax bomb and the second one was a Scud Storm, but the Scud Storm doesn't achieve a lot. The MiGs took down the sneak attack. I think the sneak attack was the bait for a Scud Storm hit on the air units. I think that's what it was. Yeah, what a war of attrition this has been. Yeah, Peacelover's definitely thrown a game here, potentially. ExCaL is just rebuilding everything he lost before. And now that kind of element of surprise is gone. That's probably not going to work as well a second time. Peacelover's doubling down on nukes, actually. He's got 3/4 nuke. I mean, you've got level 3 artillery, you've got carpet, you've got EMP, and you've got 3 nukes. That can do a lot of damage to Chile if used all like in the same place. But ExCal's spreading his markets out quite a lot. I mean, one of the best hits could probably be there, like double nuke in between there. Might kill 3 markets if you're lucky. Double artillery through there could kill 2 markets. Okay, nuke ready for Peacelover.
I will tell you everything I hear.
We have launched our nuclear missile.
ExCaL could sell that. Yeah. He fired that in the wrong order. Yeah, he fired that in the wrong order. Should have let the artillery hit first and then the nuke, because the nuke is so quick he won't have time to sell. ExCaL gets 2.5k back from that sell. Well, MiGs chip away at the front, take out the RPG. Sneak attack now used in the back. Some hackers there have been revealed. Helixes are already on the way though. Is there going to be a pop? There is a pop. 4 quads. Helix is dealing with all that with relative ease, and this outpost army at the front is actually doing quite a lot of damage. There's no angry mobs around at the moment, and no Scud launcher in sight. Never nuke is ready to fire. Jean-Michel going a little bit too close to these outposts. Peacelover having a lot of success in these last few minutes. He's now got 4 super weapons versus 1. He's got a nuke ready to fire. Okay, here's the arms dealer, very nice, but he's got to worry about a Scud Storm firing in 16 seconds. EMP comes in, disables a lot of the defenses, but this army's been thinned out a lot now, primarily by that Scud Launcher, I think it was. MiGs come in, finish a tunnel, more MiGs coming in now. He's got 14k. Maybe this could still be Peacelover's game, actually. The Scud Storm is ready to fire. Where is that going to shoot for ExCaL? Looks like over here. He doesn't know if there's any hackers here. I think Peacelover might have actually spread his hackers around nicely. I think some up here wouldn't be such a bad idea as well, like big size style. But ExCaL is getting the bounty money from that. He does kill 1 hacker there as well. No flamers here, no infernos, no new cannons. Just raw outposts and ECMs, and therefore he's struggling against the angry mobs. Outpost micro is not always the best here, but he's often running into angry mobs. Yeah, still has the 4 super weapon advantage though. 4 super weapons to 1. But like I said, man, GLA is proper cockroach. You can nuke a cockroach, but it just keeps coming back. That's a free kill. I mean, free kills at this point in the game don't mean a hell of a lot. It's not like you're getting an XP from it. Of course, you still want to take out enemy units, but... Okay, sneak attack used once again. Not sure if that's the best place for a sneak. Ooh, he pops anyway. Took out 1 hacker. You might still be happy with that. 3 quads, 1 hacker. There is a hacker not hacking there, actually. He's a vet 3 as well. It's a strong one. Ooh, he's going to find the Anthrax bomb on the way. Stops it. Almost. Oh, he does kill a Helix. Kills one of his own Helix from the splash damage from hitting the plane. Yeah, a couple of Infernos dotted around. Just attack moving into this. Cause ExCaL a few problems. Maybe backed up by a couple of Flamers. I think a nuke cannon with neutron shells on one of the tunnels could be good. If you can manage to camp a position where ExCaL can't stop it, you could stop him using his tunnels for a while, unless he sells the tunnel. Hopper bomb comes in, weakens this position, but doesn't outright kill it. Both players floating a lot of cash now, by the way. Here's a flamer. Speaking of flamers. Five nukes now in play. I suppose Infernos would take just one shot from a Scud Launcher and they would all go down, but that's where the MiG should be supporting. MiG should just be focused on the Scud Launchers, and then the Infernos will just clear up everything else naturally. But yeah, Peacelover's just struggling to break this annoying defense from ExCaL, and therefore he just thinks, okay, drop down more nukes. Another nuke ready to fire now from Peacelover.
We have launched our nuclear missile.
I think he's abandoned keeping on top of the Scuds now. He's just
Lost.
in more and more defensive positions. Okay, he might have took out one market there, might have damaged that Scud a little bit. But yeah, he's not focused on hitting the Scuds at the moment. Every hacker that dies is harder to replace than it is for these markets. artillery comes in, hits the arms dealer. There is another one back here though, and a lot of quads already there. Yeah, ExCaL's just been in like art of defense mode for like literally 42 minutes. I think something like that, hasn't he? Okay, MiGs going in. A couple of MiGs going down here and there. Let's take out a number of quads. Does he have helixes as well? Yeah, he has like 3. Got another nuke ready to fire. I think he just needs to go more all in. He's often floating 10k, often got helixes just floating around at home. He's got another nuke ready to fire now.
Warning. A
Scud launch has been detected. Nice hit on one market, but all that stuff is going to rebuild. You only kill the Scud launcher there, really. ExCaL's struggling to find the hackers, actually. That's the power of them being invisible. But, like, this all should be waypointed, in my view, over here. Flamers, Infernos, Outposts, ECMs just constantly pushing in here. And then when you feel that ExCaL's weak, then bring in the helixes. I don't know about engaging that with the helixes, you know. I don't know about that. He's going back, actually. Nuke ready to fire. Here comes maybe an EMP. It is an EMP, but it can still work, I think. Can't the sneak attack still work? But the helixes are right on top of it anyway, so it would have been a bad pop. Okay, now all of these units are going across. Has he just got one war factory? Okay, I never knew. This game's never going to end, man. Oh, if that's there, that's juicy. That would be juicy. Only took out one quad. It's still juicy. Still very juicy. Took out a Scud. Another nuke ready to fire in 18 seconds. 16 seconds. Yeah, ExCaL is just in pure survival mode. Bike's in the base now, looking for the hackers. He's actually found one. Very nice there from ExCaL. These are they stealth bikes for GLA? I don't think they are they? Unless he's took the upgrade, do they stealth then? So yeah, every hacker that he kills, he's pretty sure is not being replaced. Look, both players floating 16k now. What the hell? Okay, nuke comes in as this army wants to press in. Yeah, he really wants to kill ExCaL, doesn't he? He really wants to get in this position. The problem is now, though, because he's nuked there, the radiation is going to cause problems. So you're really forced to stay top there near the cliff. He's killing markets, though. That's good. ExCaL floating 21k. Yeah. This whole bottom right of the map is ready to be expanded to. Yeah, dare I say it, Peacelover's still probably got a good chance of winning, despite, in my opinion, being a little bit too hesitant, a little bit too passive. I think he's still got an okay chance of winning because, yeah, look at his army. Oh, as I say that. Oh, man, his heart's going to sink. How many outposts are going to go down? Probably 3. 3, yeah. These markets are getting sold. That's decent for Peacelover. Scud launch detected once again. ExCaL now shooting in the back. It's going to kill them 4 hackers, isn't it? Yeah. Kills a helix there as well. And ExCaL is holding on. Is he going to save his palace as well? I think he is. Yeah, he does save his palace as well. Mary now spending all of his cash. But yeah, I'm really confused why he's attacking in waves. Like, that was a really good wave to be attacking with, but why do you not have 3 war factories queued to this position so they're all automatically ready to go, or just all continuously pushing whilst that army was in the back? Like, now resetting for a few minutes and then coming in again with another attack is not the way. You want a continuous pressure once you're in the base. But every hacker that gets killed now, I'm not convinced he's getting replaced. Another helix falls, and another one. That quad there, or both of them quads there, are insanely powerful. Now ExCaL is purely on the counterattack. The nuke goes down there. It does have neutron mines around it. CC is getting hit. MiGs come in. Sneak attack. Wonder if some quads are going to get disabled by the neutrons here. Okay, a bit of a messy fight there on both sides. Everything gets killed apart from a couple of RPGs. Got artillery coming in, as well as a nuke. Scud launch detected once again. Artillery, I think, should take that down, but I think he's probably spread it more. No, he's put it directly on the Scud. Very nice. Ooh. Ouch. That's got to be GG. The amount of bounty money ExCaL just got from that is insane. It's got to be GG. Peacelover has no ground army left. But that's another reason why you don't just want to be congregated in your base. You want to be applying the pressure continuously. You don't want to have these long 5-minute breaks between attacks. Just, ExCaL knows exactly what's coming. Carpet bomb comes in, misses the target a hell of a lot though. Angry mob does get hit a bit. But I feel like the tide is turning now. This is the first time ExCal's been attacking the base for a long while. Or maybe ever. I think ExCal's best attack was in the early game when he had tunnels and stingers there. But now you can see the tide is slowly starting to turn. ExCaL is also applying the pressure. But ExCal's getting the bounty money. I think one thing ExCaL could do is actually look for a dozer with a Jarman. Yeah. I don't know if you could squeeze a Jarman over there. Probably could. But you see these markers just going to keep rebuilding though. Peacelover doesn't have a war factory at the moment. You can fire probably 20 scuds at ExCaL, 20 nukes at ExCaL, and he probably still won't be dead. Yeah, the tide is definitely turning. Nuke fired. Is that going to be a defensive one? No, it's actually used on the markets again. Oh no, it is a defensive one. Or has he fired another one here? I'm not sure, it was the defensive one there. But as soon as you start using nukes defensive, that's when you know the tide has turned. We're over 1 hour now. Over an hour. Oh man. Got 2 nukes ready to fire, but see, all of their markers just rebuilding. Oh man, what's he gonna hit? Looks like here again.
Nuclear missile.
Okay, he does take out all their markets now. Those 2 have been hit as well. Yeah, this could have easily been a Jarman at some point. That dose has been free for taking, I think. Suicides is Rebel. Napalm kills the hackers. Internet center is back full. There's a load of hackers over here. Another Helix is filled. Here comes now for X-Bomb. Misses the target again a little bit. Maybe you want to wait until it's actually engaged in the defense and then drop it. Does force the quads. So he does force the outposts close to a tunnel pop. And yeah, quite a lot of quads still went down there, but also a hell of a lot of outposts went down. Yeah. Peacelover's letting this game slip, I think. Hackers are often exposed to these rebels on a bike. Actually survives and they're actually auto-healing as well. Yeah, is this the... What's the longest game we ever casted? I think Fargo's Size went over an hour, but I can't remember if it was like 1 minute and 3 or something like that. It's looking like this is going to break records. Mine drop comes in, Carbicon comes in, and as the Scud launch already... Oh no, it survives! Oh man. Oh, the internet center. Yeah, I did think it one-shots it. Or I actually thought it either one-shots it or leaves it a little bit low. But yeah, internet center now gone. And that's a major blow there for Peacelover, 100%. Minigun defending this position. Sneak attack now using this position. The MiGs are on the way. Just a couple of quads is all it takes here. Ooh. MiGs come in, take out a power plant. He's now low power actually as well. ExCaL going to escape with some of the quads just to rub salt in the wound there for Peacelover. Yeah, it was quite a good sneak attack. Took out some hackers and a power plant. Actually put him on low power as well, so yeah. Decent sneak, definitely worth it. Like I say, it's harder for Peacelover to replace his economy than it is for ExCaL. He can just drop down markets and it starts collecting money at the fastest rate straight away. Just doesn't have to rank up or anything like that. But every hacker that gets killed if it's vet 3 takes ages to get back to vet 3. And also, I'm not convinced like an infantry player... Ah, he's just great. I'm not convinced an infantry player is as consistent building the hackers over the course of the game as a GLA is. A GLA is always building markets, consistently, always through. But to be making them as infantry, you get to a point where you're just like, okay, forget the hackers now, let's pour it more into an army. So yeah, I mean, I pointed out loads of errors there from Peacelover all the way through that game, where you should have been applying more pressure. He shouldn't have been floating 16k or 10k or 8k at any points in them game. There's many times where he broke through the defenses, but his next army was not ready to go. Interesting, Reznov was actually observing that. But yeah, his remainder army was like just still back at home, or he's still floating 8k and not dropping down more MiGs. Didn't mix in Infernos, didn't mix in enough Flamers, didn't do enough distraction attacks, like I was trying to say, pick off the Angry Mob or pick off the odd quad here and there, or the worker with free with MiGs. But you want to do some kind of distraction, at least just waypoint a Flamer into his base so he has to pop something and then hit him with the MiGs from the other side. Something like that. But yeah, when he's doing the outpost ECM attacks, to be backed up somewhere, or maybe attacking elsewhere with Infernos or a nuke cannon or neutron shells. But too often early on, he was too passive, too hesitant to go in. He needed to at some point take a risk, even if that means losing your whole outpost army. But definitely a big way earlier on to win was losing the whole outpost army and the MiGs to a big fight to some quads, but weakening the quads so there's only like 1 or 2 left, and then coming in with 3 helixes, because at that point he already had like 1 or 2 helixes and he was floating 10k in the bank, so there's no reason why those helixes couldn't have been in existence and gone into the base. Also, when he did finally do a helix attack that kind of worked, he ran to fight all of the quads, which was a battle he couldn't take. I personally would have gone more to the top right of the map, evac'd them all and took out all them markets instead of fighting a battle that you know you're just going to lose in the air. He collected loads more cash, and yeah, he basically, that was a throw. He threw the game there. But hopefully he watches this and improves his infantry and we see him back. But yeah, also you can't take anything away from ExCal's superb defense. He was pretty much in art of defense mode for like at least, what, 3/4 that game. Ultimate defense, and then the ultimate comeback there at the end. Really, really well played too. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and see you in the next one.